Hey people, welcome back to a brand new video with me, Noodles. I was so excited to getting back here today because the last stream I felt like I couldn't complete whatever I was doing with that secret catch that I was trying to figure out. But I goddamn finally found out what the hell was going on with that flick, because I did show. I don't know if anybody watched the previous stream, but what was the point in that stream was what I was going through the tricks that you can alterate your tricks a little bit. So whenever you do a hard flip, you can kind of tweak it to look better. That was a tweaked one. Let's do an ordinary one. It looks a little different, and also you have kind of different catch like that. That's a hard flip. Look at those. I just have to start with it again. I had a couple perfect right now. So here are the tweaked hard flip. This is the tweaked hard flip. I mean, it looks so goddamn sexy. It's crazy. Look at that catch. It's so... The tweaks like this is what we live for details in this game. Then we had a ordinary hard flip like this. You see, this one is also good, but it's not like the first one. But then look at this last one here. This one is actually pushing it different. That was kickflip, heel flip, and this one is catching the hard flip much different because you see the angle. It's not as high. And this was what I was trying to figure out in the last stream. So if you missed that out, go watch the other stream or the video. I publish every stream on my channel on YouTube. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please do that and press a like. That makes the channel grow. And we might figure things out in this game together. That's kind of my main goal in this game, to kind of be able to build on the community that is already here. But okay, so let's get to the kickflip, shall we? The kickflip itself is... I was like, whenever I figured it out, I was like, oh man, is that for real? Was that how I did it? But, I mean, not many... I bet not everyone knows about this, but some of you might think that, oh, I've already figured that out, you noob. But I will show you anyways. So let's go find a place for this trick to show. You know, my favorite spot is at Brixwick. So if you didn't know, it's Brixwick. So let's go to Brixwick, find kind of the best spot to do this trick. Just have a sip of my drink here. All right. Because I promise you, it looks crazy as hell as I show you. And welcome to the stream for those who joined. Or those who haven't. Anyways, you'll be able to watch this video later. But okay, let's head over to the spot here. And I'm going to show the kickflip and the alteration to the kickflip. And describe what it was. Ouch. I mean, I wish I'd really found something like, it's crazy. This is so totally new. And that's the other catch that I was talking about too. You know, the one that your back foot is hanging off like that. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's a feature that is just, it's too good to be true to me. I never thought a game like this would be this good, to be honest, with the animation. I'm also going to touch a few other topics today that might be interesting, just so you know. It's for the future of skate. So okay, let's dig out this kind of secret skateboard catch thing that I was talking about. So here we go. This is just an ordinary kickflip, right? And an ordinary heel flip too. And the way that this unfolds is... I really gotta say this. It's a little embarrassing because... yeah, it's not that big, but it's... Whenever you do a trick in Switch, you have a different kind of trick because you do it Switch, right? But you can do this, and if you have your settings, so you can alter your position, because I tend to do like that I land in fakie. So now my body is going ready for a fakie. So if I pop ordinary here now, it will do a fakie ollie. But if I double tap B on my controller, like this, it changes stance. So whenever I go like this again, it will keep the a nollie stance. So whenever I pop ordinary now, it will do a nollie. So if you see, I have to actually do a flipped trick to do, like flip my mirror my tricks now to do the tricks that I want. And this is actually how you get that different catch on your board. So let's place a session marker. It keeps the stance whenever you're in that position. So look at this now. Whenever I do like this, that's what I'm talking about. Look at this. Look at this catch. This is exactly what I was talking about. So you do the kick flip. This is a heel flip, by the way. If you didn't notice. Look at that catch. Oh my god. This is so... Okay, so let's go watch the first... Let's go watch the first heel flip. So we gotta go way back here. Way back. I was doing a lot of stuff here. Is this a heel flip or is it a kick flip? Please tell me that it's a heel flip. Yeah, it's a heel flip. So this is an ordinary heel flip. You see the back foot catch and everything is like just folding like a normal kick flip, and you're landing. We're not even landing bolts. That's not good. Oh, had a little hand drag down there, but we're not even landing bolts, dude. Almost, but it's not bolts. It's definitely not bolts. For those of you who don't know what bolts is, you land on your bolts. It's as simple as that. So you land on top of your screws, like on top of your trucks. You do that whenever you... I feel like it should have... That's a new feature for this game. You should be landing bolts when you do stuff like high up like this. This is a high impact, so you have to land on your trucks to not break your board, right? And it's easier for your balance too, because it doesn't bend as much. But okay, so that was an ordinary heel flip. It's a nice catch too. You catch it with your toes, and you walk down. Boom, nice one. Okay, so let's head back to the tweaked one. But I mean, it's not that, it's not revolutions. It's not a revolution, right? But it's a great way to tune up your tricks if you're tired of your catch and you want to make it look different, because you know, the pop was just way too slow. But anyways, look at this catch, dude. You see, like, he's catching it front foot now, not back foot. And you also see that the board, he's tweaking the board a little bit. So, look at that. Oh my goodness, it looks so much better to me. That little tweak, it's just that little touch that just changed everything to me. We don't land bolts here either. But anyways, I am so happy about that. It's crazy to me. And I was so happy that I figured this out yesterday. I was like just playing around, and it was totally random, but this time I could notice how it landed, how it went down. So let's see if there's any alterations for any other tricks doing this. Why? Oh, that's stupid. But okay, let's try a kickflip. How is that? Is he flipping? Is he flipping with his back foot here? No, he's still flipping. Look at that too. This is a total different catch doing the heel flip too. It looks like he's popping a little less, and it makes sense because you probably don't have the same pop doing switch, but we are not doing switch because we changed it one more time. But it's stupid. He's actually going the other way. So let's try a tray flip, like a switch tray flip. Not a switch tray flip. It's not. I don't know what happened there. I forgot to change the stance. I need to change it and do a 180 like this, and let's do a tray flip. What is different here? It looks so huge. The catch is pretty much the same, but I don't feel like the flick is the same. It looks a little different, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. What about the hard flips? Does that have any change? It's weird because you have to mirror this so bad. Let's do a 180. like that, and do a hard flip. I'm not sure if I want to do... That's an inward heel. But I mean, the inward heel too looks a little different, I think. I'm not sure. I think the inward heel actually looked pretty much the same. But okay, here we go. Let's do the tray flip. So that's a different kind of input. I feel like it's looking a little smoother actually, because whenever you do a hard flip, I feel like the tweak is like going too fast, so it doesn't look as fluent. But I feel like this one actually, maybe not. It has that little, you see that little twist at the end? It should have gone slower, like you just have it like there, it's hanging there. That would be so much better. I'm not even sure if it's any alteration to that. The only thing that you see is that he's landing like like nollie. It's a little different. What other tricks can we try that we haven't that might look different? What happens whenever I do a... If I do a nollie heel flip, does that have any... Like this? Do a nollie pop shove, nollie kickflip, nollie heel? The nollie heel too have that tweak, I think. It looked like it. The nollie heel. Yeah, the nollie heel has that flick too. Let's try it up on this spot. It also has that little change. And if you haven't noticed this, it's a great way to tune up your tricks a little bit. If you like to use the replay editor, making different kind of edits. That was great. That was great. And of course, if you haven't already, please do like and subscribe. That will help this channel a lot. Let's see, they're here too. It has actually that hanging thing, like I talked about yesterday. This is good shit. This is good shit. Alright, alright, alright. Like that. That is amazing. Is there anything that I'm missing out on here now? I think I've done all the ticks. I think I've done most of these. I have a few requisitions left. I'm so happy whenever kind of the new ticks arrive, because I know the game itself is like I log on almost every day, just playing either a half an hour or just to log on, do a few tricks, because it's so satisfying to me. And the game has so much potential. I mentioned earlier in the stream that I was going to talk about a little bit about the future of Skate 2, and that is something that really matters to a lot of people, because right now it's kind of in a downslope, and for season 3 we are going to get a few new features that is cool, but it's not enough to sustain the game for a whole lot while, I think. I hope I'm wrong, of course, because I do want this game to flourish, and I know a lot of streamers have been touching this topic lately. Especially, I watched a stream from Milky, I think this week maybe, or last week, and he had a few great points about the game. He was playing. There's no voice chats, or there is voice chat in game now, but it's for 4 people. But he was testing like how the community works, and like he changed clothes, little like a style, and everyone else was changing through that style, and that makes like everyone has kind of the opportunity to communicate without having to chat, you know, and people enjoy that kind of thing in this game, like the interactions with other people. They do love that. And it's not near close to finished in this game, doing that. I mean, where do we hang? Like, of course, that would be great if people were like into kind of kind of more role-playing. Like, think about it. People, if this game was like so popular that people like made their own stand here. What if trade was something? You could trade with other people. Some people place out objects here to kind of to make their own stand. They've gathered a lot of boards and they want some more rip chips or some more ticks so they can sell and trade. I mean, that's a great interaction, and it actually learns people about trade. If this is a game for both children, god damn my English, children and adults, that's a great way to kind of do that. You can trade, like that can just be a quick chat. Hey, trade, like easy peasy. That's one feature that would be great addition to the game, like how I think, because skateboarding is so much more than just skateboarding. It's the community and the culture. But as they try to kind of get some of it into the game, not everything is here, not by any means. But the skateboarding is top notch. It's spot on, actually, I would say. But the missions too is like, whenever I play for maybe a week, and I've done all like these ticks. Like these ticks is the thing that makes me going now, because I love the skating, but I can only skate for like half an hour, maybe an hour if I'm making an edit or something. But other than that, you grow kind of tired, and if you don't have any challenges to feed into or like any goals either, then what are you gonna do? Like rip chips? What are they for? They're like there for your 10 hours, and then you have all the rip chips you need, unless you actually want all the freaking boxes, like the objects in here, the builder box and stuff like that. But everything is unlocked. I don't need any rip chips. I don't want all these objects. It's just the alternatives of everything, single thing, and I have every one of them. So it's not that, man. What am I gonna do with rip chips? So basically, all these goals to me are just waste of time, right? I have 10 out of 10 everything, and a live service game can keep you going for ages if they do it right. And it's probably because it's early access. I hope that things like this isn't implemented right yet, but hopefully they will in the future. Like, the ticks are great. It's great. I love it. And I had to give in to purchasing the skate pass because I was growing tired of the game and I didn't want to. Because I do enjoy playing the game. I love skating and I want to skate every day. But like, whenever I want to wind off, it's not, no, it's okay to say that, right? Sorry. Like, relax. I love playing this game, just roaming around the city, doing tricks that look satisfying, you know? And whenever you grow tired of that, you want to customize your character. But for how long are you going to customize your damn character, right? So I'm like changing everything now and then because I love playing in different styles, you know? It's part of the skating, how you dress and how you look, and that's something that is important to the game, and it's here, so it's not, I'm not complaining about it, but it's not enough in the long run, right? And the other things that people have talked about, it's like having your own home, right? Places to hang out. And I feel it's not that hard to get get there in this game. Like now, objects in this game are limited. You cannot have too much items. You have like a limit of 4, you know? And it's because of optimization for other players that you suddenly don't kind of get into something like your game crashes or lags, right? But how do you kind of erase that so that you can actually build? Well, you do like every other game have done. Think about Red Dead Redemption. The moonshine and your Moonshine Shack, for instance. That's a different set of the game. You load into your house, which makes every other online player out of that kind of, you join your own kind of server, you know? And that is something that I think should be an addition to this game. EA and Rockstar are not the same, I know that, but I mean, if you could have a place to hang out with your friends, like having your own skate park, how amazing wouldn't that have been? Oh, that was bad. Like you can actually load into a place. You can either call it home, or you actually have the ability to build freely with objects. Build your own skate park. You can actually go there, relax with your friends, don't have to worry about the whole damn city. That is, it's not a stressful city, but you know, the idea is that you can actually play offline, not offline. I'm not saying it has to be offline, but actually you can just load out there and invite your friends over at your own personal skate park. There's also been talks about this kind of stadium. That's most likely why the stadium is locked like this, but so that like Brickswicket locked, because this is something that they're going to add, like having competitions, contests here, recreating SLS, have like that. I'm not sure how they are supposed to implement this, how kind of huge they go with it, but it will be interesting to see. But like, think if you could just someplace here you have like one of these large buildings, or like somewhere maybe in the sewers, whatever. You have the ability to kind of go to the door and go to your shack, or go to your personal skate park, which is saved, and the optimization problems should not exist there, because you have a loading screen into that place, which removes you from this kind of session, you know, recreates an own session for only you. I mean, that would be so great. What the hell is this community park? Holy shit! That is the longest rail. This is the longest rail I've ever seen in this game. Holy cow. You know what we have to do. Oh my goodness, holy shit! Great job, guys, that was fire! I hate that the fire doesn't always... Oh my goodness, how are you? People... Holy shit! This is fun. This is the type of community park that whenever they want to hit it unrealistically, this is what we're looking for. This is crazy. Oh, I'm smiling like ear to ear right now. This is funny. Holy cow. Let's have that. Oh my goodness, look at this. This is the best I've seen for a long time. Oh my goodness. But yeah, think about that. You go in here, start to play around with people, and they're like, hey, you want to hang out at my personal skate park? And people join you in that skate park, and you can create it just freely, just as you want, like the modders community in Skate, you know, like just customize it. Maybe have other features added. They can just go forever. You can have like music instruments in there, you can play a guitar, you can play the piano, drums, everything, so you can actually make there's just so many things that you can just add into the game if you kind of separate it from San Van. And I think that's something that the game needs, somewhere to kind of keep your customization different. And customization in games is usually maybe your house, maybe a car, maybe, you know, something like that. And we can customize our boards, we can customize our clothes, we can customize our character, but you know, this is something that is in a call it a customization game. It's a skateboarding game, but you know, customization is a big part of it. Customization in a skate park, you can make your own skate park. I cannot get my head out of that. And please, Full Circle and EA, hear me out. Please just do that. That would be so great. Let's try this. Oh my god, I've just been watching and talking. I'm too invested in that thought. I'm sorry. Oh my god, how are we supposed to... Oh my goodness. How are we gonna do that? No! Okay. There's no worries. We can just go back. Oh my goodness, I have to go all the way up. Again. But we're gonna join this. I want to do a Smith grind, a Feeble grind, a Fakey 5-0, Switch 5-0, actually. And, what else do we want to do? Tail slide, nose grind. Yeah, we try a few. See how it goes. We don't need a lot of speed here. Let's place a session marker. Oh my god. Yeah, I couldn't even make it to the beginning. Let's do a backsmith. That was horrible. Oh, that was not intentional, but let's see how this works. Oh my goodness sakes, this is going crazy. Oh god. This is like the closest thing that we get a hill bomb. We just have to do the rail. But I need to switch up my stance here. I want to go regular. Okay, okay, okay. I love this. Is there something different with that rail? Why is everyone doing that rail instead of this one? Is that going better? Let's see. Yeah, it actually looks like this rail works better. Nah, it doesn't. It doesn't. The customization, that's a way to keep this alive, I think. Customization. Create your own skate park, please. That would... Okay, this is never gonna work. I need to tweak it more. So, you can tweak your grinds more, too. So, if that is not... Let's try it. Oh, is it working? Oh, goodness! We have to change. We do have to change our assists here. Oh, I do have. I didn't know that. This thing is always resetting, man. But okay, we have it on 2, so that's great. It's not gonna be a problem, I think. But alright, let's do a Smith. It's difficult. I can't even hit it. Ah, damn. Can we do a firecracker down here? I'm not sure how we do a firecracker. I've never done a firecracker. Is this a firecracker? That's definitely not a firecracker. Is this a... How do I do a firecracker? What do you guys say? We need to turn up the Skatepedia, man. How do I do, like, riding? That's a riding thing, I think. Firecracker. Firecracker. Oh. Isn't firecracker something here? Offboard terminology. Firecracker. Grabs. It's not a grab. It's not a grind. Do they count it as a grind? I feel like that's a riding trick. Like, it's just something. Grind exit. What? Am I blind or something? I know I've seen people do firecrackers. Why can't I do a firecracker, man? Bone dolly. Huh. What happened? Let's go up. Let's do another try on firecracker. Manual power slide. Cool. That's a crazy firecracker. Oh god. Why is this so difficult? How is the people? Everyone is riding this rail. I have to change. This is much more funny. Much more fun here. Oh god. Ah. Holy. But there is a ramp on this one. So I do want to do this one too. Because it's a ramp here. I totally lost track of kind of what the topic was going to be in this game today. Oh yeah, we did it! That was a bad grab. Damn. But alright, we did it. Okay, let's do the freaking smith. Okay, I need to... goodness. Goodness. I need to tweak it more. But I feel like that skate park idea, I feel like that's something that we can just implement like at once. Just keep give us a loading screen into your freaking game. Freaking skate park, and you can create everything. So, and I mean the next update that's coming, I'm looking forward to kind of have more customization and stuff, and a new game mode. But I'm not like, I don't think that's the only thing this game needs, just new game modes all the time. Of course, it's a great thing. Don't get me wrong, and I'm not trying to talk the game down. I'm loving this game. It's my favorite game at the moment, and that's the truth. This is the only thing I'm playing right now. But Smith grinds on this rail was hard. I don't know why I can't get it. Alright, here we are. He counted it. What the hell happened with my fingers? He just broke his finger straight into there. We're going so fast. We're going so fast, and the fingers just broke off. Holy cow, what? What is that? We snapped it back while doing a feeble grind. Wow, that was something. Okay, let's see if we can just do a lip slide. Yeah, I was going to say board slide, but it was a lip slide. Oh, I broke my foot too, I think. Oh, yeah, we did something wrong here. That was not... Ouch. Ouch. I also hope they add, like, board breaks that your board can break. And I do hope that you have the... Let's do a wheelie. Ooh. Not. No. Try a tail slide. This is not gonna work. Yeah. Oh, shoot. But I mean, this is fun. This is fun. But I'm not gonna waste too much time here. I think like we got to touch some of the most important topics that I wanted to touch today. Because I mean, yeah. So to wrap it around, we do have alterations for kickflips and heel flips, so that we get that beautiful tweak into the trick. So I'd love to see some more tricks, some more footage of you guys doing that. That would be great. And until next time, I hope we get another update to make this city even more beautiful and the game more filling. Because we need that. The season 3 can't come soon enough. And the ideas, I just hope they have so many more ideas than what they really have talked about. I just want some place to kind of escape San Van and do something different. Really. I think a lot of people want that. But they have actually improved making the community parks. When they both changed the bluish thing into this wood structure. And they also did... the one park they had plants and stuff, and that was amazing. But anyways, please do subscribe, and please do press the like button on the YouTube video if you're not watching the stream. And have a great one. I might start a stream later, but that's gonna be just hanging out. This was kind of with a topic too. So, and if you have any topics that you want to discuss in this game, and or just hang around, just give me a word, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great freaking time, everybody. See you around.